Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Goa Ahead. In this week, we are going to talk to two crucial elements in Goa election, Aam Aadmi Party and Maharashtrawadi Gomantak Party. Where do they stand right now? How are they looking at alliance prospects? And what do they really feel are their prospects in this election? We have with us in the studio Goa convener of the Aam Aadmi Party, Rahul Mamre. Rahul, welcome. Let me start with a very basic question. How is Aam Aadmi Party looking at these elections now? Basically because we are just 4 to 4.5 months away from the assembly elections.
So this is a very decisive election for people of Goa, for the state of Goa. I say so because last 5 years, if you see the track record of this government, rather before forming this government, the mandate was for Congress. And we all know how that mandate was betrayed by this Congress MLAs and they shifted en bloc to the BJP. Now in this last 5 years, people of Goa have been on the streets, more on various agitations because it was completely all these projects come, the inflation was there. Now I could recall about incident about this double tracking, coal, which was not in the interest of Goa. Then we have seen how the government has completely failed on the COVID saga. We said the chief minister came on record saying there was ample precaution taken for COVID, and after the second wave started, more than 1,000 people have lost their lives. So that saga people have seen. So it's a decisive elections now, and I'm sure people of Goa will recall all this past incident, how this government has miserably failed. The opposition, which was supposed to play a main role, they have also completely failed on their duties, and it was only Aam Aadmi Party which was there playing a role of a decisive opposition. I can recall the instance about this electricity campaign which we made recently, which the government was then compelled to follow up with the water announcement, where again it was a Jumla. Recently, just this week itself, we announced free power to the farmers. The government just 2 days back said they will provide solar units now to the farmers. So you know who is playing the decisive role of the opposition, who is setting the agenda, who is setting the narrative now.
Rahul, simple question. Traditionally, it is Congress who has been the principal opposition party to the BJP and BJP a principal opposition party to the Congress. Why is Aam Aadmi Party feeling so confident that you can capture that space?
Simply because Congress has let the space go. They have failed as the opposition party. And BJP, they have failed to protect the interest of people of Goa and the state. None of the policies the BJP have taken are in the interest of people of Goa. Whereas Aam Aadmi Party, our government in Delhi has shown what they can do for the people of that state. Same way, Aam Aadmi Party, the agenda of our party is for direct benefit to the people of Goa. Like we are talking about now creating jobs for people of Goa. Goans are job seekers. They can also provide be job givers also. We have got various policies for that. And as the elections approach, we'll have other policies methods also which will come forward for the people of Goa. And that's the reason I feel people of Goa are looking forward for Aam Aadmi Party as a credible alternative to take on BJP and the Congress.
One criticism that your party faces is about the freebies. You announced free power to a certain section of the society. It was followed by government announcing free water to a certain section of the society. Many people argue that this is not a very healthy way of doing politics. These freebies eventually come back to bite us.
So it's not a freebie which we give to the people of Goa. We have been saying this very vociferously at the corner meetings also. It's just a way of providing back to the people of Goa the taxes they have paid. I can give you ample instances where I can recall about oximeter thing. Oximeter pricing is around 800 to 650 during the second wave. The government of Goa, the health minister procured the same oximeters which was costing 600 for 2,500 per unit. So you consider the difference where it has gone. It has gone to somebody else's pocket over there. This amount could have been used to provide better facilities at the GMC. They didn't have proper beds over there. I personally filed a PIL in the High Court, Goa bench of Bombay High Court here, about the same thing. There was no drinking water facilities. So coming to the freebie part, it's our way of reaching out to the people of Goa, returning back the taxes they have paid. And somehow people think it's only the rich who pay taxes. It's only the income tax they pay. It's not so. So being a chartered accountant, I can also tell people each and every citizen pays tax. When he fills up his fuel tank, when he buys a matchstick, when he buys a soap, they pay all GST on that. So it's a way of providing back to the people of Goa the taxes they have paid. I have given many a times example of Atal Setu bridge. When the bridge construction started, the price in the tender price was around 400 crores. And by the time it ended at around 1,200. And now, despite that, just four or 5 years back, it was reopened. And now one side of the bridge is closed down because of repairs. So first of all, you see the quality has been compromised. The price has escalated for no reason. That amount of additional 400 crores could have been used for the people of Goa. In not providing freebies, providing better facilities. So that's how we look at freebies. It's just returning back the taxes the people of
You are
Goa
chartered
pay.
accountant, so I'm comfortable asking you this question. And Goa is a debt-ridden state right now. And our debt has exponentially increased over a period of last 10 years. Can state handle such burdens, such financial burdens, in addition to what we are facing right now?
Absolutely. We are laden with, as you said, Pramod, huge amount of debt. It's almost touching 20,000 crores. And every month, the debt has been taken for paying salaries, for incurring revenue expenditure. Normally, you take a debt to own some capital asset. Like I can give you a household example. We take a loan for buying a car or a house, not for incurring expenditure on, say, hotel bills or revenue or, say, daily expenditure.
We are paying salaries right now through RBI overdraft.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
salaries of the government.
Salaries of the government, any revenue expenditure, salary staff is predominantly of that. So this loan burden is going to bite people of Goa for definitely in the forthcoming years. But we have got a vision document to slash these loans, how to recover it, because it's mainly going in the corruption. And like I give you example of oximeter, one costing 650 is being priced at 2,500. So once you cut down the corruption component, immediately the costing comes down. The revenue expenditure plus the capital expenditure with the government incurs comes down, and the funds could be utilized more efficiently and effectively.
Rahul, a very serious thing, because you gave those figures. Usually, normally we believe or we talk in political circles that the corruption is usually 10%, 15%, 20% of the cost. But what you are saying right now and what you are alleging right now is it has gone up to 300%, 400%. Are you realistically saying so? The level of corruption is in Goa has gone up to those kind of levels?
So if you refer the Lokayukta reports, they are complete damaging report. I recall about this Pramod Sawant, our chief minister, giving doles of, during the COVID time, it was something 5,000 which is said was being paid to carpenters, to masons and all. Then we realized this amount which are transferred reached out to the BJP Karyakartas, even one of our punch members. So this is the level of corruption. Then even Lokayukta indicted of one of the ministers saying he is not fit to be a minister. I am talking about Michael Lobo. So when the Lokayukta itself says all these damaging reports, it was high time the chief minister should have taken action on that. But instead of taking action on these reports, he ensured that the Lokayukta was transferred. So this is how the corruption is embedded into the system of this BJP government, and the funds which are utilized are extraordinarily priced higher. Any procurement which they do, be it medicines for COVID purpose or the road works or any tendering they do, is extraordinarily priced on a higher level, and that's why the funds are being misutilized and looted by the.
In spite of that widespread anger that you mentioned about the current regime, many people believe that the biggest strength of the BJP right now is a divided opposition. Do you believe so?
I don't believe so, because right now it's only people are looking out for a credible alternative. Last election, if you all recall, 2017, it was same state, a sitting chief minister of the BJP lost. BJP with our late chief minister Sri Manohar Parrikar as the defense minister were expected to gain much ground, but they were reduced to 13 seats. Most of the sitting MLAs lost. The mandate shifted to Congress in 2017. But we all know how Congress completely betrayed people of Goa. So now people of Goa are looking out for a credible alternative to BJP. Congress, they tried it last year, but I'm sure they are looking for a credible alternative, and the alternative now is Aam Aadmi Party. In 2017, we didn't have much track record of governance in Delhi to show about, because the government was formed just 1 year before the Goa elections. We have seen the track record of Aam Aadmi Party for last 5 years. The first term, they secured a large mandate in this 2020 elections. Out of 70, they got 62. Precisely the work spoke for that. Now, people of Goa have seen that. People of Goa have seen they have young party with credible faces also, professionals, people who have worked on the ground. And in the forthcoming elections, with the agenda the Aam Aadmi Party has set, be it on electricity, be it on jobs, and now further down we have got various schemes for the women, for the senior citizens. I am sure people of Goa will gravitate towards one force, and that would be Aam
Well,
Aadmi
one
Party.
very pertinent question is about the alliances. Everybody believes right now, every political analyst in the state is writing also about it, is there needs to be clarity as far as the voter is concerned. Voter needs to know which are the blocks that are contesting these elections. Right now it looks like Aam Aadmi Party wants to contest all these seats or majority of the seats. Congress wants to contest all the seats or the majority of the seats. BJP is saying the same. MGP is saying they will contest close to 20 seats. Goa Forward is saying they will contest close to 15 seats. How do you see this panning out? Aren't you guys confusing voters? There is a BJP on one side, and then everybody wants to contest everything right now.
So I could put this in just one line. We are ready for alliance with any party who would like to defeat Congress and BJP, because for us, Congress and BJP are one of the same sides of the coin. People are looking for a third alternative, and Aam Aadmi Party is definitely a third alternative. And any party which would like to ally with us, we can definitely consider having alliance with them. There is no issue with that. But Congress and BJP are same sides of the coin, and definitely opposition should be against them, because they finally gravitate together, Congress, BJP. So Aam Aadmi Party is the third alternative which will take on both of these parties.
Are you saying, and this is very important, are you saying that this election needs to be between three blocks, a BJP block, a Congress block, and a non-Congress, non-BJP parties coming together and forming a block?
No,
Are you saying that?
I say it's of two blocks. One is Congress, BJP is one combined, and second is Aam Aadmi Party with the alliance with other parties if they come together with AAP. So it's basically of two blocks. Congress, BJP is one block together. They are not two.
You don't want to believe that there is a Congress block.
They have proved it time and again. They have proved it time and again. In the first election 2017, they came together. Then 10 en masse they shifted. And it's not only in Goa. You take any states across India, Congress has always supported BJP. Wherever they are short of MLAs, Congress is the first one to reach out to BJP. Take my MLAs. I'm offering this for you. They give sales and after sales service. So Congress and BJP is one block. AAP is fighting against them now.
There is no aversion towards any non-Congress, non-BJP party as far as AAP is concerned right now. Is that what you are saying?
We are, first of all, Aam Aadmi Party looks at it, we are completely against the defectors, completely just to clarify on that point. Congress, BJP is one combined, as I said earlier. Any political alliance which comes on board with AAP to fight this, we could have a discussion with them, and that would be a credible alternative definitely for people of Goa to consider.
Congress also is debating this point very aggressively, that whether there needs to be a CM face declared before the election. BJP has declared Dr. Pramod Sawant as their face. Do you think when we look at opposition parties mounting an assault on the BJP, strategically that clarity needs to be given to the voter before the election?
See, many times it's a strategic choice which parties make. Last election, if I recall, BJP didn't have a CM face. Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, we came from a people's movement. So people of the region, the state, the constituent decide about the face, be it the MLA or be it the CM face. So it's a people's movement driven party. So they'll definitely provide a face to it, and at the time will definitely come with that.
P. Chidambaram versus Devendra Fadnavis versus Arvind Kejriwal. Do you think suddenly the stakes have gone too high in this election as far as a small state like Goa is concerned?
So Goa, I believe, has always been a state which has decided the fate for its people, where people come out vociferously, be it retaining the identity of Goa. We are the first state in India to have an opinion poll. So Goa is decisively decided this time. Aam Aadmi Party definitely would be a factor for this forthcoming elections. And you see the regional plans, and because people of Goa have come on the streets, they have taught the politicians what the policies need to be taken. So even in the co-legislation which were held some years back, that had to be withdrawn. And I'm sure at the time comes, the people of Goa will come out decisively and answer this query.
Final question, Rahul. Do you think a fractured mandate would be advantage BJP, considering our experience of the last election?
I don't think it will be a fractured mandate this time.
Okay.
So people will, there's a resentment, lot of resentment, lot of anger. If you go on the ground, you realize the pulse of the people, they don't want BJP. Complete anger is there, and they'll decisively vote for one faction in the forthcoming elections.
Rahul, thanks a lot. All the best. Your party is trying to make very strong inroads into all the parts of Goa. So all the best, and thanks a lot for taking out time
Thank you,
and
thank
talking
you.
to our viewers.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Now let us talk to Naresh Sawar, working president of the Maharashtravadi Gomantak Party. In this second segment, we have a very important element in Goan politics, and that is Maharashtravadi Gomantak Party. This party has been a part of government formation practically in every dispensation from last 2 decades. How are they looking at this election and what do they want to achieve? We have with us in the studio working president of the party, Naresh Sawar. Naresh Bab, welcome. Let me begin with a very simple question. आप इस चुनाव को कैसे देखते हैं?
देखो, इस बार बीजेपी, कांग्रेस, एमजीपी, आप और गोवा फॉरवर्ड, ऐसे 4 पक्ष इस बार 2022 का इलेक्शन में होंगे। फिर इंडिपेंडेंट भी होंगे। तो ओवरऑल अगर हम लोग देखें तो मुझे लगता है तो कोई और किसी भी पार्टी को क्लियर मेजॉरिटी नहीं मिलेगी। कई पार्टियां भी ऐसे लगता है कि कई पार्टियां सिंगल डिजिट में आ सकती हैं। अगर अलायंस हो तो कुछ बन सकता है, नहीं तो मुझे मेरे ख्याल से आई फील कि मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्टीज विल बी बिलो 10।
So you feel that the mandate will be completely fractured और आपको ऐसे भी लगता है कि अलायंस होनी चाहिए। आपके पार्टी के ओर से आपको क्या लगता है कि आपकी अलायंस किस बड़ी पार्टी के साथ हो सकती है या होनी चाहिए?
देखो, एमजी पार्टी के हिसाब से देखें तो मुझे लगता है कि एमजी पार्टी ने किसी पार्टी के नेशनल पार्टी के साथ अलायंस करना चाहिए ऐसा नहीं है। मैं कहता हूं, और एमजी पार्टी के लीडर से भी मुझे कहना है कि उन्होंने अकेले जाना ज़्यादा होशियारी है। और अगर आपको समझ आपकी तरफ से अगर आपको जैसे समझता है उस हिसाब से अगर देखें तो दूसरी पार्टियों को एमजीपी से युति करना है, एमजीपी को बाकी पार्टियों से युति करना नहीं है।
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि जो न्योता आ रहा है वो बाकी पार्टियों से आ रहा है, आप न्योता लेके किसी के पास नहीं जा रहे?
डेफिनेटली नहीं जाएंगे, किसी के पास नहीं जाएंगे, क्योंकि हमारे पास इस बार 10 से 12 तक एकदम श्योर शॉट ऐसे कैंडिडेट्स हैं और उनमें से 12 कैंडिडेट में मिनिमम 8 कैंडिडेट जीतेंगे, ये पूरी गारंटी से कह सकते हैं।
आप 2 बार पिछली 2 टर्म में 2 बार बीजेपी के साथ रहे हैं। दोनों बार बीजेपी ने आपको कैबिनेट से निकाल दिया, सरकार से निकाल दिया। क्या आपको लगता है कि बीजेपी के साथ आपकी इस बार प्री पोल या पोस्ट पोल अलायंस हो सकती है?
देखो, बीजेपी ने 2 बार या 3 बार अपनी सरकार से एमजीपी पार्टी को निकाला, ये तो दुख की बात है। चाहे कुछ भी हो, लेकिन प्री पोल अलायंस कभी नहीं होगा। आज अभी तो पोस्ट पोल की बात बाद में करेंगे, अभी तो कुछ नहीं कह सकते।
ये आप कह रहे हैं कि बीजेपी के साथ प्री पोल अलायंस होने की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है?
कोई गुंजाइश नहीं, फिलहाल अब तक तो कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है।
कांग्रेस के साथ आप अलायंस करना चाहेंगे? हाउ डू यू लुक एट कांग्रेस एज अ वायबल अलायंस पार्टनर, या यू स्टिल फील दैट कांग्रेस इज वेरी अनरिलायबल?
सी, if you see the BJP and Congress, both are 2 sides of one coin, and Congress is, जैसे कि हम लोग बीजेपी को देखते हैं कि बीजेपी का पूरा भारत भर बीजेपी वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है, वैसे कांग्रेस नहीं है। कांग्रेस तो वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड नहीं है, फिलहाल देश में भी नहीं है और गोवा में भी नहीं है। अगर कांग्रेस को सत्ता में आना चाहिए तो उनको बाकी रीजनल पार्टियों से प्रीपोल अलायंस करना पड़ेगा, तभी तो पार्टी वो सत्ता में आ सकती है। लेकिन अगर बीजेपी को भी इस बार सत्ता में आना है तो प्रीपोल अलायंस करना बहुत जरूरी है।
बीच में ये भी चर्चा हो रही थी कि आप और आम आदमी पार्टी के बीच में गठबंधन हो सकता है।
आप आम आदमी पार्टी जो है वो गोवा में नहीं है। एमजीपी पार्टी ओल्ड पार्टी है। ये दोनों पार्टी का कुछ मेरे ख्याल से नहीं जम सकता है।
ये कहा जाता था कि आप हैज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग माइनॉरिटी बेस, एमजीपी हैज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग हिंदू वोटर बेस, और ये दोनों अगर साथ में आ जाए तो इट कैन बी अ फॉर्मिडेबल कॉम्बिनेशन। आपको ये नहीं लगता?
नहीं, सही बात है। एमजीपी और बीजेपी जो है ना वो लाइक माइंडेड पीपल का पार्टी है। आज तक बीजेपी एमजीपी के साथ रहकर ही बीजेपी बड़ी बन गई है पार्टी, गोवा में एटलीस्ट। लेकिन वो ध्यान और वो जो बात है वो बीजेपी भूल चुकी है। इसलिए 2-3 बार बीजेपी ने एमजीपी को अपने सरकार से निकाल दिया है। अगर वो उनको याद रहता तो वो कभी ऐसी गलती नहीं करते।
क्या आपको लगता है कि बीजेपी एमजीपी के बिना मेजॉरिटी नहीं जीत सकती?
डेफिनेटली नहीं, क्योंकि वोट जो डिवीजन है वो बहुत सारा हो जाएगा। लाइक माइंडेड होने के कारण अभी इस बार गोवा में थोड़ा अलग चित्र है। गोवा में पार्टी के साथ पर्सन मैटर्स, उम्मीदवार भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, और उम्मीदवार के साथ कई लोग उम्मीदवार के साथ जाना चाहते हैं। तो उसके लिए अगर लोकप्रिय उम्मीदवार हो, कैपेबल उम्मीदवार हो, कैंडिडेट अच्छा हो, तो कोई भी पार्टी छोड़कर उस उम्मीदवार के साथ जाना चाहेंगे। इसके लिए एमजीपी का बेस होकर भी, यानी ये बीजेपी का बेस होकर भी पर्सन मैटर्स, इंडिविजुअल पर्सन के साथ लोग जा सकते हैं गोवा में।
तो आपको लगता है कि जितनी एक पार्टी की क्रेडिबिलिटी या पार्टी का टिकट इम्पोर्टेंट है, उतना ही इम्पोर्टेंट उस टिकट पे कौन उम्मीदवार है? ये भी कहते हैं कि बीजेपी की सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ जो है आज इज डिवाइडेड ओपोजिशन। क्या आप ये मानते हैं कि ये डिवाइडेड ओपोजिशन की वजह से आज बीजेपी बहुत बहुत फॉर्मिडेबल पोजीशन में है?
बराबर, आप सही कहते हैं।
और क्या ये डिविजन्स जो ओपोजिशन में है वो मिट सकते हैं?
देखो, आज तक ये डिवीजन था और हर कोई पार्टी बोल रही है कि हम अलायंस नहीं करेंगे। लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से आगे चलकर 1 और 1.5 महीने से पहले, मेरे ख्याल से अभी 4 महीना इलेक्शन को है, तो 1.5 से 2 महीना पहले डेफिनेटली कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा। क्योंकि अभी का जो सिचुएशन है गोवा में, पॉलिटिकल सिनारियो जो अभी है, वो और 15 दिन के बाद एग्जैक्टली कहाँ पे है और क्या होने वाला है वो समझ जाएगा। तभी हर पार्टी को लगेगा कि अभी जहाँ पे सेंटर में जैसे यूनाइटेड ओपोजिशन हुआ है, वैसे कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा और सब लोग मिलकर बीजेपी को हराना पड़ेगा। नहीं तो बीजेपी को तो कम से कम अलायंस बाकी कोई पार्टी से करके अपने ओपोजिशन को
तो
हराना
आप कह रहे हैं कि अगर बीजेपी को सत्ता में रहना है तो अलायंस की जरूरत है,
हाँ।
अगर किसी को बीजेपी को हराना है तो भी अलायंस की जरूरत है। बट आखिरी सवाल नरेश जी, रियलिस्टिकली आपको लगता है कि ये जो ओपोजिशन पार्टियां हैं इंक्लूडिंग एमजीपी, ये इकट्ठा आ सकती है, या ये एक सिर्फ फॉर्मूला है जो वास्तव में कभी नहीं आएगा?
देखो देखो, जो भी क्या है वो अगर नहीं आए तो पीछे रह जाएंगे, अगर अलायंस हुआ तो आगे चले जाएंगे। जो लोग अलायंस करेंगे वही लोग जीत सकते हैं, बाकी के नहीं। मैं इस बार मैं इतना ही कह सकता हूं कि प्री पोल अलायंस इज नीड ऑफ द आवर। अगर प्री पोल अलायंस नहीं हुआ तो उसके बाद जो मिक्स भाजी होंगी वो तो गोवा के लोगों को
या सिर्फ
सफर
उससे
करना
गोवा का
पड़ेगा।
ही नुकसान होगा।
गोवा का
बट
नुकसान।
नरेश जी, पिछली बार भी आपकी पार्टी ने बहुत सारी सीटें कॉन्टेस्ट की, आखिर में आए आपके 3 ही सीट। इस बार आपको क्यों लगता है कि आप उतनी ही सीटें कॉन्टेस्ट करेंगे और आपके ज्यादा सीट्स आएंगे?
देखो, पिछली बार तो हमने 24 सीट्स कॉन्टेस्ट किए थे, इस बार 24 से भी कम कर रहे हैं, 12 कर रहे हैं। अब तक तो फिलहाल 12 सीट्स हम कॉन्टेस्ट करने की सोच रहे हैं। 12 के आगे तो डेफिनेटली नहीं जाएंगे। 12 कॉन्टेस्ट करके मिनिमम 8 और 10 तक चुन के लाने का हमारा संकल्प
यू आर
है।
सेइंग दिस टाइम यू आर वेरी फोकस्ड, यू वांट टू फोकस ऑन लिमिटेड सीट्स एंड you want to win more seats.
Definitely.
Naresh Sawaji, thanks a lot for joining, and MGP is going to play a very, very crucial role in next elections. We need to see where they shift, where their voter base shifts, and if they really focus on 12 seats, can they realistically win 8 to 10 as Naresh Bab claims. Naresh Bab, thanks a lot for joining us in the studio. Thanks a lot all of you for watching this broadcast. Keep watching Goa Ahead.